So what's going on, everybody? This is Coach Red, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully, that person is you. Now, as we're closing on 30,000 followers, subscribers, I want to give away something to a man and a woman every single week until we get 30,000. Right now, we're on 29,600 and some change, and I want to give away something every single week to a man and a woman of whatever you want of your choice, all right? Besides the bigger 8-ounce lotions. You get a 4-ounce or a lotion every single week until we hit 30,000, all right? Showing you how much I love and support you. And if you want to get into that contest, email intensitysoaps@gmail.com to be entered into that drawing. Everybody else who won yesterday, congratulations. Most of your packages, if you have confirmed your address, are already out the door already, and they'll be here in a couple days. Besides that, everybody else, just stay supporting and keep on learning. I'm telling you right now, place your order today. This stuff is changing lives. I'm telling you, you don't realize how important things going into the skin are. Once they're absorbed and replace the chemicals, you'll see how different your life is already being. I'm seeing it all day long. So, now this one right here, it's going to be a 2-part video. I'll probably do the next part next week because there's so much research I got to do behind it to be accurate. Now, I could talk about it offhand, but I'd rather bring the research data to you because you seem to appreciate that as well as what I just know offhand, okay? And maybe I might learn something new about it as well. All I know is this here is alkaline. 9.5 to be exact. A lot of y'all people don't drink water. You don't realize how important not drinking water is. It's nasty. Oh, I don't want to drink it. I'm full. I always go to the bathroom because it's cleaning you out. I'm telling you, drinking water is very important. The kind of water you drink is very important. But this video is about what happens if you don't drink water and what happens if you do drink water. I'll get into the kinds of water later. I've actually done a video before with one of my friends I play basketball with, who was doing a presentation on, trying to sell me the machine. I didn't get the machine. I'll get that probably in a couple months. But I do get my water from a person who actually has the machine, and I get gallons and gallons and gallons. I drink about 3 gallons every 2 days. I can't help it. The more water you drink, the more you're gonna want. All right, every time I drink water, I feel so much better. I'm sharper and everything. But let's get into the benefits first. Let's get into first what happens if you don't drink water, and then we'll get into the benefits if you do drink water. Stop neglecting it. It's the most important single element to get into your body every single day. I'm telling you right now, more important than food. All right, let's get into water. Now, whether or not you drink enough water is very important to your brain, because what happens when you don't can be like a mild form of cognitive impairment that is seen in early forms of Alzheimer's disease, according to neurosciences. Now, just like a piece of dehydrated fruit, your brain and other bodily tissues can lose their natural shape and dry out as cells reduce in size when you don't get enough water to keep them full of liquid. Now, water is essential to keep your cells fat and happy and functioning at optimum brain processing speed. All of your cells need water, so your brain is not the only part that is affected by not getting enough of it. But being the control center for the rest of your body, having a poorly hydrated brain will make your day a lot worse, and it would be if you didn't get enough to drink. Now, what can happen to you if you don't drink enough water on a mild level is fatigue, tiredness, sleepiness, headache, constipation, dizziness, mood change, irritability, increased anxiety, sunken eyes, shriveled skin, muscle cramps, joint aches, frustration, and negative mood. Now, on the higher side of things, on the severe symptoms, if you get worse, your symptoms, you need to go to the hospital ASAP, like these: low blood pressure, with a rapid heartbeat, fever, delirium or unconsciousness, severe diarrhea or vomiting, inability to keep your fluids down, heat injury, brain swelling, seizures, okay, kidney failure, coma, and death. Low water and low metabolism is when things that you experience when you don't drink water. Now, your body's ability to remove waste and detoxify is inhibited. In addition, your metabolism is slower without water. Y'all hear it, right? It's slower without water. Just because it's clear doesn't mean it's water. All right? So just because you're drinking something that has liquid doesn't mean it's water. I was like that years and years ago. I thought because I was drinking sweet teas all day, it was good, but it wasn't good for me. It's loaded with sugar, which is drying me out. Now, One study found that drinking 16 ounces of water daily increases your metabolic rate by 30%. Okay? That's literally one size water, like a little bottle, but you should drink more than that. We'll get to that later. Now, also, you can experience increased hunger when you don't drink water. Now, when you're somewhat dehydrated, your body confuses it for hunger, causing you to eat when you don't need to. Alright? Another thing is slow circulation and irregular temperature. Being that water actually regulates your temperature in your body, your CV system suffers and your equilibrium is totally out of whack. You can also deal with digestion problems. Now, constipation becomes a regular thing when you don't drink a lot of water. It's not fun, and it's also not great for weight loss. You can also deal, like I said before, with general fatigue. Alright? Some goals for your energy levels, you'll constantly feel tired, unable or unwilling to exercise, and unable to concentrate because your brain is not hydrated. Your body is not working optimally because you don't have water. Your body needs water. It's gas, it's fuel for your body. I'm telling you right now. Alright? Increased blood sugar. Now your body needs water to break down sugar. And if you're diabetic, it's especially dangerous. Now, researchers studying dehydration of the brain found that not getting enough water causes shrinkage of the brain tissue, and this particularly affects the ventricular volume of the brain, which is where the cerebral spinal fluid is contained. Now, the cerebral spinal fluid is important for the brain to get nutrients and to flush waste away from the brain as well. If you don't get enough water, a study showed that you will feel like it takes more energy to do the same mental tasks that you can do if you're fully dehydrated. Alright? Your brain needs water. Oxygen, people. This same effort is something that study researchers could see on an MRI scan of the brain, and the study also verified that the brain weighed less when it was dehydrated. The study also showed the brain is working less effectively when it's dehydrated because the participants do the same strenuous activity where they had significant water loss due to sweat. When asked to do a cognitive test, the MRI scan shows the brain found significantly more brain heat and activity in the frontal parietal area of the brain when the dehydrated participants tend to think about the task. Why? Because your brain is not working optimally. It doesn't have the necessary oxygen it needs to produce information. Now, I need y'all to stop sleeping on water, okay? And start being consistent. Now, the more water you drink, the more thirsty you will become because your body's telling you it needs more water. You're finally giving your body what it needs, and your body's over 60% water, which means you need that water. Most of you are not drinking enough water, which is why you're having trouble with weight loss and other things, such as seizures. It links to all this stuff because of lack of oxygen in the brain. The computer's going to start whacking. It's not going to start acting right. It's going to start having glitches in it because it's not getting the proper fluid it needs to get through it. Now, when I drink water, I always feel a ton better. And when I drink more water, I even feel better. I am not sore for as long because there's no lactic acid buildup in the muscles. I do not cramp. I do not have this muscle tightness. I'm able to think straighter. I have more energy, and it's crazy. And I sweat more because I'm getting rid of more toxins, which means I'm detoxing more. Now let's get into some of the benefits you will experience from drinking water, because I can guarantee you, you don't want to miss this. Now, like as I said, the first one, muscle fuel. Now, sweating at the gym causes muscles to lose water, and when muscles don't have enough water, they get tired. So for extra energy, by drinking water to push through the final set of your squats, but I'm going to tell you people, you should drink water at least in half an hour to 45 minutes before your workout so your body can already be properly hydrated before you get there. If you're not drinking water before you work out, it's going to be really hard for your body to know you're hydrated inside the workout if you're starting the water inside the workout. So it's best to drink water before the workout so you're properly hydrated and have the energy to even start it and get through it, all right? The next one is clearer skin. Certain toxins in the body can cause the skin to inflame, which results in clogged pores and acne. So water is very important in clearer skin. Also, this is a great one, kidney function. Our kidneys process 200 quarts of blood daily, sifting out waste and transporting urine in the bladder. Yet kidneys need enough fluids to clear away what we don't need in the body. All right? It's also a fatigue booster. Now, they say move over to coffee and get water. I drink black coffee, but I drink 10 times more water than black coffee. The reason why is because coffee, it pretty much helps, it makes you pee, all right? So it's a natural diuretic, okay? So you're going to want to limit the coffee over water. If you're drinking more coffee than water, you got to probably be peeing a lot. Getting all the water out of you, it's going to make you dehydrated, all right? Now, water can also help you fight tired eyes, too. One of the most common symptoms of dehydration is tiredness. All right? Just another reason to get some water in you. Also for hangover, if you are planning on drinking and getting wild, but back in the day when I found out about how, water affected it, when you get a hangover, you're normally dehydrated, all right? Because you don't have enough water. And when you obviously know liquor is a diuretic as well, which makes you pee, you're peeing all your water out. So by the time you wake up in the morning, you're hungover. So if you do decide to do that, drink a ton of water before you do it, because it can also help to stop the pounding headache. All right? It's also a pain prevention. Now, I say a little water can go a long way. Aching joints and muscle cramps and strains can occur if the body is dehydrated. Right? And it's also a sickness fighter. Water may help with decongestion and dehydration, helping the body to bounce back when feeling under the weather. So this is my testament. I always drink water. I can't stop drinking water. It's a habit. I always got a water in my hand. You see me in public. Always got a water. I don't care where I'm at. I got a water. And if you're going to drink water, drinking above 7 pH, because you can consider that, about 7.5, you consider that alkaline. And we'll get into that in another video probably next week. But, this is my video about water. Get that water inside of you. Stay hydrated, people, especially summertime. Stop drinking everything but water. Drink water. Make that the priority, and your life will get better. Your tendons and your joints will feel better. Your muscles will feel better. You'll be more focused. You'll be sharp. I'm telling you right now. Your skin will start being clear. Seriously. Also, get my natural soaps. You want your skin to be clear as well, too. Just saying helps out. But, everybody, I appreciate the love and support. I never asked for it, but, like it, comment. Y'all do that anyway. But besides that, drink water, get it in. As much as I talk, I need some water, right? Oh, man. I love water. People always say it tastes nasty. How? Oh, I'm sorry, because you used a ton of sugar. Get that shit out your life and start drinking some water. But besides that, this is Coach Reg, a.k.a. Mr. Intensity. And my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully, that person is you.